Mic check 1 2. This your boy. We're about to go in one time. Dope Lines Podcast. You got us, baby. In about 3 minutes, man. I want everybody, man, to tune in right now, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Album review number 1. Common. Pete Rock. 3 minutes. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Dope Lines from everywhere. And most of the time, that's when the MC takes it and puts it into a rhyme. The slick ones, that's one story, man. So I end up moving around. Sorry, man. So I end up moving around. Outro. So, you know, anytime a nigga do an outro, man, you know that shit dope, man. Give it up to Pete Rock and Common. That remix is so silly. It was just dumb as hell. But you know, Pete Rock with CL Smooth, one of my favorite rappers, period. And just a dope individual as a producer. And I think he really put his flag in the Canterbury Dock. And it was like on a decline when he got up with Erykah Badu and started. And it was like on a decline when he got up with Erykah Badu and started acting a little strange, you know what I'm saying, wearing kufi hats and not, you know, he really kind of distanced himself from the Shy. So we don't knock him for that, but we also know that he was just, you know, his pussy whip. You know what I'm saying? But because you blame him. First of all, shout out to Erykah Badu, man. She only mess with dope lyricists anyway. She's the dope lines representative. If you ain't got no dope lines, you ain't getting none. That's how it's supposed to be. Ladies, don't let these cats get none. They call themselves rappers and they ain't got no dope lines, no. Don't do them like Papoose. Don't do them like Remy did Papoose, though. Don't shit on them, though. You know what I'm saying? They got dope lines. Keep them there, though. Don't do them wrong, though. But yeah, but Common came back with The Corner. Represented with The Corner, and that was a hot song. So you know Common's pedigree, like I say, 90s rappers came up, had some hot hits. Made I Used to Love Her. So you know you hear I Used to Love Her, and you already know off top that you know Common pedigree, you know where he come from. So you know he's a hip hop dude. Like you say, you know Pete Rock, you know he's a hip hop dude. From him coming up with CL Smooth, being Heavy D cousin, that crazy ass remix on Down with the King. Shout out to that motherfucker again, man. That shit was just crazy. Better go Google that one. But yeah. So we know that's the overview basically of them. But let's get a track breakdown. So I picked 3 songs that 4 songs that had significant value on the album, and I analyzed it and we broke it down. So first of all, the first song I'm gonna break down is Stellar. The song Stellar, man, is exactly what it is, man. It's stellar. From the production, from everything, man. Like this gotta be when I first heard it on the album, I really didn't. I mean, I ain't gonna say I didn't feel it, but it was just a flow with the album. First of all, the album was so crazy that it got a flow. You don't have to stop it. You can press play and let it go. But the song Stellar was like, I think it was just, it wasn't overlooked. It was just so much other dope shit that I didn't even get a chance to get to it because it's deep on the album. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like track 11 and 12 or something like that. But Stellar was so crazy, and I think that Common, as a lyricist, has probably the best first line of any rapper in the game. I think his first lines are stellar for real. So I think like any verse that you put him on, that first line, Common, like ever since Resurrection, when he was like, I stagger in the gathering, possessed by a pattern, that be splattering over the global. You know, it's just crazy. Like the verbatage, the goddammit, you know what I'm saying? You know, just the verbal abuse that he do, man. Like Common is he's a classic dude. He's prolific. But like I said, the first line he did on Stellar, which I thought was dope, where he was like, I shine and rise at the same time. The mastermind of the sport called the rhyme. The sport called the rhyme. That's how it come on with the cutting and scratching. So Common comes first line. I jam on anything I am on, about to blow like I'm trying to keep my hands warm. First of all, you gotta be up to feel that one, man. Like, you really ain't never blew your hands to try to keep your hands warm. And I, you know, been in New York and all that stuff, and, you know, maybe, you know, some parts, you know, somewhere it's freezing at, but I know definitely in Chicago, you blew your hands trying to keep them motherfuckers warm. Like, I'm talking about, like, from keeping them motherfuckers from being frostbit. Motherfucker done blew their hands, man. So I love that line, though. But he said, I jam on anything I am on, about to blow like I'm trying to keep my hands warm. God MC, I came in a man's form. When I return to dust, I'll be a sandstorm. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, man. Like I say, like he's overlooked as far as putting words down. I think if any other MC said that, they'd be, oh my God, he the dopest, he's the GOAT, he's the whatever. But Petey Wheatstraw hit him over the head. So shout out to Petey Wheatstraw with that one, though, man. That was just a stellar ass verse right there coming from him. But okay, so we got that song right there, Stellar, which is one of my classics. I think the whole thing about Common is that he just holds his own without anybody. Just give him a dope beat, and he don't need a feature. He don't need shit. He just go for his. So Stella was one of my favorite songs on the album. I had to, it's one of the songs, one of the four that I put on the spotlight. This cutting and scratching when it first come on, so hip hop. Pete Rock transform it to goddamn it, Premier on that motherfucker. That's how nice, and the title fits it because it was definitely stellar. But the first song that I wanted to talk about was This Man. Now, when it comes to This Man, this song caught me off guard because it's so soulful. It's so Chicago. It's so Southside. You would think like Pete Rock grew up on 63rd or something when you hear this song, man. It's so Southside, man. Shout out to that boy on this track, man. Like the sample, I don't know what record he found or if he had a singer come in. I don't know what Pete Rock did with it, but it sounded like it got the crackles in it. It sounded like he sampled that boy from a record. You can hear the crackling in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When you put the needle on that bitch, that's how soulful it sound. Like that boy sound like Herb Kent should have played that motherfucker. Y'all know, y'all from Chicago, y'all know who Herb Kent is, man. Shout out to Herb Kent, man. The guy Herb Kent, man. Rest in peace. But that shit sound like Herb Kent should have been on that motherfucker. But and like I say, This Man, the beat, and then like Common just comes in with, he just no hook or nothing, just come right in, like hip hop. Say, I drop a gem in the ocean, sound waves the underground days, put this man in motion. I quarterback like water raps, and Chocolate supported that stage. On the fly, still see the ground. In life, I rebound. Oh, come on, man! Like, shout out to that nigga Common on that one, man. Like bars on top of bars, man. Like even when you reading it, you like, damn, this shit dope. Like that's how you know something dope when you reading it. You like, yo, this shit is like, who the fuck write this shit? Like me being an ex-MC, or I'm still an MC. Me being an MC, I'm like, yo, that's the shit. That nigga nice. He alright, So shout out to Common for that one, man. But if y'all just tuning in, man, like I said, man, this is Dope Lines Podcast, man. We doing an album review on Common and Pete Rock. Prolific album, man. I think one of the dopest albums that came out in a very long time, man. If you like that 90s nostalgia album, man, that is it. That's what you're looking for. If you're looking for them soulful beats, that is it. That's what you're looking for. Stella, we just reviewed that one. Stella was crazy. That's one of my favorite songs on the album. And This Man, the soulful ass song that Pete Rock did. The track is crazy. I would love to talk to Pete Rock and just dig into his brain as far as that production and just know what made it. Was it the writing that made the beat made him make the beat like that, or was it the beat that made Common write like that? I wonder what came first. Did he come with the verse and was like, ooh, I can make a beat around that? Or was it like, let me hear the beats and I'm gonna write to it? Like, I want to know the whole situation. I would love to sit down and just ask them, a really detailed questions about how did they put this album together structurally wise. I want to know how they formed it and what was the formula. We want to know what's the formula. So like I say, This Man, Stella, top 2 on the album that I think, that I like, that I really want to point out, because I can't point the whole album out. I'll be here all night. It's that dope that you can talk about the album all night. But like I say, it's so many songs that I just switch up. Like the Lonesome, I love that Lonesome, that track, that the vibe of it, the lyrics, the way he come in, like it's crazy. All kinds of ideas, you know what I'm saying? These are all honorary mention songs. Of course, Pete Rock on the beat. And then he dropped them crazy ass lyrics, man. You know what I'm saying? And he said if his computer break, he'll make beats on the table. If his computer break down or something like that, he's been a lot of things, but never been rhymeless, shit like that. So shout out to Pete Rock too for coming correct on the album as far as like rapping too, because he say what he say. I'm gonna go through his verse right quick. on all kinds of ideas. I had to slide this in. It's an honorary mention just because P-Rock on there, and he represented so lovely on the verse. He said, I'm Soul Brother Uno, back from the future. Make beats on the table if I break my computer. Whew. That's a dope line. Shout out to the dope line for that motherfucker. That's a dope line, man, if I ever heard one. And then, he just, just kept it funky, man, and kept it Pete Rock. So shout out to him on that one, man. So that's like one of my songs I had to slide in. But another song that I love, that I slept on, but I just kept playing it, especially when like you feel good. When you feel good about yourself, and you feel good, the day is good, the sun is shining and everything, you gotta play that motherfucker. When the sun shines again, we are one, we will win. When the sun shines again, sunshine. Hey, fuck that. I want 16 bars on that boy, man. Let me get 16 on that, man. They put Pasta News from goddamn, oh my God. Plug 1, plug 2, plug 3. Goddamn it, De La Soul, my bad. Shout out to De La Soul, man. Disrespectful, guys. I'm sorry. No disrespect, but Pasta News had a brain freeze. Remember smoking that good stuff. But yeah, Pasta News went on that boy, and he represented, man. So shout out to him for that verse that he put on that boy. But the whole track, cutting and scratching, and the sample, the singing, it was just like, man, it would just make you feel good. It's like you can play this with your kids, and around the family, grandma, the whole nine, man. Like, it's just a feel good track, man. I love it. I seen him perform on Jimmy, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel or whatever, man, Jimmy Fallon, and they murdered the show. Everybody, it was just the shout out to the stage hands. They set the stage up so dope. The look was dope. The way they came up was rapping. It was just grown, and it was just grown. So shout out to that song, man. And Common again, man. Let me just spit some of the verses, some of the dope lines that he had in this song. He said, "I was born son of Mahaley, so I received the gospel, told to spell it." Hold on, let me rewind that, man. I'm sorry. We going live, messing up. Feeling good right now though, and I'm anxious, man. So y'all, give me a break, give me a minute. But he say, "I was born son of Mahalia, so I received the gospel, told to go spell it and bring it back to Chicago. Rap the Sabo for the streets apostles, the big payback for the dollar that I borrowed." Now, for those who understand, man, first of all, that he had to bring it back to Chicago, Mahalia, the gospel, he did bring it back to Chicago. Shout out to Chi-Town, man. Every time Chicago, man, I got to hit the clap every time that the word pop up. But Raps the Sabo, for y'all who don't know, the Sabo is of Chicago, Haitian, black man, ex-fur trader, who founded Chicago. We got shirts too, man. Dope Lines Apparel, man. We got shirts with coins. It's like a coin, but it got the Sabo on there, man. Y'all gotta shop with us, man. Hit me up, man, so I can send you that info. Y'all want to shop with me. But the man said he was Raps the Sabo for the streets apostle. The big payback for the dollar that I borrowed. For those who know too, man. Shout out to my man Shondell, man. Shondell, shout out to the God. I got the God tuning in, man. One time for the God, man, if y'all know. Shout out to my brother Kenny Mac too. He tuning in, man. Shout out to all the love, man. Chicago, man. Shondell's a big deal. So is Kenny Mac, man. Like, I got two big hitters on there, man, that y'all need to know, man. Shout out to Shondell, man. Power 92. Been representing Chicago for a long time, been holding us down, man. Put a lot of artists on, man. Ain't no hip hop without Chicago. He the new Pink House, man. The living Pink House, man. Shout out, get that nigga his flowers right now. Shout out to Shondell, man. Then I got my brother Kenny Mac, man. Shout out to my brother Kenny Mac, man. This is the dude been my brotber forever, my rap partner, man. A part business owner with me, man. With me and him, goddamn it, we done gangbang together. I'm his son, his godfather, his daughter's godfather. You know what I'm saying? And his son is the awesome Kenneth Beecham. The Super Duper Podcast, ESPN, NBA guru, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kenny Mac and Kenny Mac, his son Kenny Beecham, and Sean, and everybody, the whole family, man. Madison, what up, Maddie? But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, that Common album, man, is like almost like taking a trip on the L, man. Like if you've never been to Chicago, listen to the album and it feel like you've been there for like 2 days. I promise you, man. Like it's taking you through a whole trip, man. Like it's the vibe is so city. And then when he's talking about it's just something that's representative of the city, and you just understand and get a feel on the structure of the city and how we used to move and how we used to think. And I kind of think before I get to this last song to review, I kind of think though, like Nike Wonder said it, that we need another category for the award show when it comes to hip hop. Really, we need another genre slid. And we got trap music, we got drill music, we got all this destructive type of shit that got its own thing. But we don't have conscious rap. We don't have adult contemporary rap. And I think this Common album falls into that adult contemporary rap lane, because it's just smooth. It's something that you can pour your yak to. And I'm saying you shouldn't drink and drive. I ain't saying drink and drive, but goddamn it, if you on Lakeshore Drive, man, you better pour up to that motherfucker. Just be careful out there. Buckle your seatbelts. I'm not promoting drinking and driving. Don't drink and drive, y'all. Don't listen to that. I do not promote drinking and driving. Not on this show. But but definitely, man, the album is that type of vibe, man. So listen to it. Y'all gotta make sure y'all buy it and like listen to it, because the man got lyrics galore. And the best thing about it too, not a lot of features. Besides, I think only other two rappers he got on there is Pasta News from De La Soul and Pete Rock rapping on that. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, it's just all calm. He got Belial on the song, and he got Jennifer Hudson. Shout out to Jennifer Hudson. That's a dope song too. Of course, you know what I'm saying? There's the God. He giving shouts out to the Lord and female energy, and you know, just good vibes for the women, man. I love that song too. And shout out to Jennifer Hudson. Anytime Jennifer Hudson name come up, I gotta give her a clap too. Love you, J Hud. J Hud, love you, baby. But you definitely welcome to come on the show too anytime you want to. I'm definitely sending shouts out to J Hud. Please come on the show, pop up. We got a spot on the couch. And then, you know what I'm saying? You can sit here, take my spot, and I'll stand up and interview you. That's how nice you are. But we definitely love to have you on the show. Matter of fact, let's make it happen. But as far as my favorite song, I would have to say this boy. I keep it on repeat. I bang it all the time. I think that it's probably one of the dopest songs that hip hop had in a while, since probably I used to love her by Common, but it's and it definitely made me feel good being a Chicago kid. Oh shit, what up, my man? Goddamn Coop. What up, Coop? Shout out to Coop. My nigga Coop tuning in, man, from Chicago, man. What up, Coop? Off the block, for real. We ain't Sandlot niggas, we gangway niggas. Shout out to my man Coop. We gonna be on the show too, coming up soon. But Fortunate, that song is so crazy, man. And like as soon as you hear the song Fortunate, I don't know if P-Rock sampled the singing or somebody came in was singing, but it was just a dope ass vibe. And it's one of those songs that's, I mean, before it even go off, you go hit repeat and just play it again. Cause it just, and if you from the crib, you feel it, because he let you know that, you know, he fortunate, you know what I'm saying, to be from the shop. And I'm gonna spit a couple of lines. You know, I gotta spit them dope lines from this song right here, because it's one of my favorite songs. He say, I'm fortunate to be alive. Can't explain how I got here, but we arrived. The deliverance of diligence which we strive is the feeling that's no ceiling, is when we rise. Fortunate to have friends who synthesize. I keep a good company, we enterprise. I incentivize by the streets, I identify other people's struggle, I don't minimize. Fortunate to be born and raised in the shy, salt of the earth, people with the bravest eye. They say your God is the truth. Oh, come on, man. Look, I'm gonna just tell you like this, man. if you think this nigga ain't got rhymes, you think you can slide this dude in your top 5. I would put Common against anybody, word for word. I'm talking about skip all the antics, talking about, what car you drive, how nice your clothes is, all that other stuff. I want to talk about just I want to put him in a room with full of MCs, and a lot of cats ain't coming out that room. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of cats that's commercial and they make hits. You got the Drakes and all them who got ghostwriters and they can't hit. They keep hits going. They stay on the radio. They do all that. But then you got the dudes that just underground. Hell, I'll put Erykah Badu, Baby Daddies against anybody. Shit, Jay Electronica, DOC, Andre 3000. I'll put them niggas against anybody. Shit, her baby daddy to take out anybody. Fuck you talking about? Erykah Badu, Baby Daddies are Dope Lines ambassadors. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Erykah Badu too. Every time I say her name, I'm gonna clap it up. You definitely welcome to come on the couch, baby. Anytime. But yeah, as far as the album, man, like the album review, I would just say it didn't miss. The whole thing from top to bottom, you can just, it's just push and play, and it's good. Only the order of the songs, everything, man, put together, it's crispy. The beat production, the samples, the cuts. I give this album, man, out of 5 pins. I give this boy, I give it 4.5 pins. The only reason I won't give it 5 pins, it can't get 5 pins, right? No 5 lines, man, because the only thing that I can say is probably no skits on the album. It had no skits on the album. They had a couple of skits on the album where they went and had some funny skits, some funny comedy shit, some Chicago shit, some New York shit. It would have been a classic album, no doubt. Skits on the album would have made it perfect. But other than that, this calm, Pete Rock album is prolific. Calm is not a rapper. He's prolific. He spits scripture. You know what I'm saying? A lot of rappers rap. He spits scripture. You can tell he put the pen to the pad. He got the double, triple entendres. His metaphors is crazy. Like I say, as far as album of the year, I don't see nobody really coming close right now. It's the Rakim got a dope album out. Don't get me twisted. Rakim album is crazy dope, but it's more like a compilation or not a compilation, but it's like Rakim featuring. Got a lot of features on there, you know what I'm saying? But it's good to hear the God voice, though. I'm gonna do an album review on that one too, so I can't talk too much about it. But it's good, good that God is back out doing this thing. But so the album review for that one's coming. But like I say, Calm album, man, it's like the dopest thing I heard as far as grown man hip hop that I could just play since probably Killer Mike album, man. Shout out to the boy Killer Mike, man, who dropped that Grammy Award winning album, you know what I'm saying? So it's probably the closest thing to that though, but yeah, man, like I say, man, tuning in, man. Thanks to everybody who tuned in, who checked out the first album review. It's only gonna get better, man. Dope Lines Network, Dope Lines Podcast. It's your boy T Hyphen, man. We coming. We working out all the kinks. We getting better. We growing. We gonna be hitting the cities near you because we mobile. We everywhere, man. Like I'm in the lab right now, but trust me, we coming outside, man. We outside, man. Wintertime, we coming. Chicago, I'm coming real soon. Chicago, real soon. I'll let you know. Y'all just keep me doing a live podcast. We bring everybody too. I got some names for y'all too, man. Like y'all hear the name. Last time we did it big. You know what I'm saying? We kind of slowed up after the pandemic. There's a lot of shit going on. And we really concentrated on doing stuff online. But we back in the streets now. We back going live studio audience. That's the way Dope Lines like to do it ever since back when I first started off in the A with the first podcast studios. We was live studio audience. We had chefs, my man KP. Shout out to my man KP, 450 Degrees. Gotta shout out to the sponsors, man. Look, holding it down, man. Y'all better get y'all a bottle, man. Look, this is what's happening, man. Y'all seen it around a lot, man. So y'all make sure y'all check out this nigga. So you don't like that one. You like this one, then, huh? Check out this bottle in there, baby. That's how we doing it, man. There. Shout out to them people in there, man. KP 450 degrees, man. The people in there, they keep me stocked up. I drink them, I get them replaced. I drink them, I get them replaced. So shout out to the sponsors, man. Some good booze. You know my motto with it, good booze. But yeah, so y'all stay prepared, man, because we coming 450, Naya, Dope Lines, Respect One, Flyboy Society. We got a whole lot of brands that's coming. You know, so All the Facts podcast. You know, just a lot of things jumping off, man. Shout out to all the people back at the crib. We got a lot of things popping, big things popping, man. So y'all make sure. And yo, and I need everybody to submit. Tell your best rapper that you know. And we got a Hot 16 contest going on with Dope Lines. We got a Hot 16 contest, man. We gonna have people battling out with 16, just battling out for 16 bars with 16 bars, going at each other, man, live, man. It'll be a live event. The first annual Dope Lines Dope Fest. We going hard, man. We gonna have MCs just battling out, man, for the whole weekend. It's gonna be a 2-day event. We gonna have a lot of good judges. We gonna have a lot of good vendors, great DJs. We gonna have a beat battle. We gonna do a lot of different things with Dope Lines, man. So we keeping the culture, man. We having a real breakdance contest, folks. We not having that Olympic style shit. We gonna keep the 5 elements going. We got a graffiti contest. We got graffiti artists coming from all over, man. Do graffiti, man. Shout out to all my peoples, man. It's gonna be an epic event, man. Make sure y'all get in tune, man. Dope Lines, we coming, man. We outside with it. We outside with it. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. This your boy T Hyphen, man. This Dope Lines podcast, and we out.